I'm with Skip Grant from Grant Graphics out of Saratoga in New York. Skip, can you tell us a little about yourself and your company and the customers and the markets that you're operating?
Yes, for Grant Graphics Digital Printing Supply, we focus on printing and cutting and the combination of the two, primarily in the inkjet printing world, as well as cutting with the plotters or the flatbed cutting tables or CNC routers as well. And I've been doing it 38 years, since the early 80s, starting out in the world of Gerber with vinyl cutting and then vinyl printing and so on. And it's just been tremendous to see the industry grow and change like this through the years. And first half of my career, I was a manufacturer's rep working with dealers, trying to teach them how to sell and market products like that. And my second half of the career, I started Grant Graphics 25 years ago, and we're a very focused distributor, dealer, trainer, teacher, however you'd want to word it, to all the people out using this technology in any industry. So we're not specifically in the sign industry or screen printing. We will go anywhere this technology goes, and that makes us fairly unique.
Okay, so as well as the signage, you're also looking at the sort of commercial print market and into packaging, I suppose.
Pretty much anywhere people need printers and cutters. It could be colleges, universities, industry, manufacturing is big, federal and state government, cities and towns. Yeah, it's, as we know, digital printing and cutting goes everywhere.
You mentioned the experience. When did you first come across Valiani? How did you learn about their systems?
We were introduced through the GraphTech dealer network when it first was announced, but I think the biggest boost was meeting the team in person in Dallas at Print United. It was just fantastic to meet the people of Valiani, Nico and crew, and a really strong, nice relationship was begun.
So what are the benefits that you had with Valiani against some alternative cutting machines, shall we say?
We love the product line. Well, certainly how it's built, how it performs. The interaction has been very positive. We have placed many units out in the field, and we're able to carry the process through, install it, train it, and allow and observe our customers succeed with the printing and cutting process. So it's we're just big fans of the equipment, and believe that the way it's built with the components and accessories, and we're huge believers in the change of the workflow of how people are going to integrate technology like this going forward to make their life easier and their products better.
So within Grant, do you have a demo center that you house the machines in? Is that an important part of the sale and the education of potential customers?
Critical. We just had an open house, and we had 19 workstations going throughout the building, and the Optima, the 250 was a huge hit during that show, and the Invicta, the smaller model, the new model released, fabulous. We believe, yes, you've got to have not only the demo equipment to show it, but really, I believe a very solid reseller needs to know how to use it and how to make it dance. And there's a lot of testing and research and development, and people want to process different materials. They want to compare it to CNC routing or other laser processing techniques. There's work to be done. And I think a reseller, somebody that's deeply in the program, not only has to know how to use the machine, but use it well, and then carry that on to the training of the end user, which does not happen in one day or two at the beginning. Like some companies, it's an ongoing thing. People may be 2 months, 3 months in, 6 months in, and they have a new project, a new opportunity they want to chase down, and they need that relationship with their vendors and their dealers to teach them.
Okay, so you mentioned the technical, and I suppose with the Italian engineering, they have a reputation for that, and certainly I think Valiani does in there. But what about the softer side of the business? You mentioned the importance of training. How is Valiani how do they support you in operator training for yourselves and also for your customers?
Great question. It completely, which needs to be the answer. You need to be able to get easy, quick answers on simple things like tooling or consumables, as well as deeper we just need a line to the factory, through the reps or through the technicians back to Italy, or it's here in North America. All of us need a path of how do we escalate questions and curiosities and get answers in live time, in fairly short turnaround time, that are accurate and correct and not wild guesses. And I like to work with manufacturers that work closely with their dealers. It's as the owner of the dealer, I feel it's my own staff that's out 2 or 3 hours away from the office. They're at a customer location. The customer's, maybe stressed about something in particular. We need a common communication line always. Valiani has been very strong at that, and that's why I choose manufacturers that are very solid, and therefore Valiani.
Skip, that's great. Thank you so much indeed for your time. Thank you.